Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Ashley, or if you're familiar with my channel, then welcome back. So today's video is going to be a bit different than the videos that I normally do, because today I'm going to be talking to you guys about my Coolsculpting experience. So if you guys follow me on Instagram, then you probably saw that I asked you guys to ask me any questions that you might have had about like Coolsculpting or my experience. So we're gonna go ahead and get into those questions at the end of the video. First, I'm gonna be showing you guys the little vlog clips that I got from the day of my appointment. So let's all remember, I'm not a professional vlogger, so the vlog might not be the absolute best, but I got what I was able to get to show you guys and bring you guys along with me for that day. So before we get into the video, I just want to give a little disclaimer that I am not trying to promote plastic surgery at all. I want you guys to know that you guys are beautiful the way that you are, but if you guys just have like personal insecurities that no matter what you do to try and, you know, help with it, nothing just works and you're still insecure about it, I just want to let you guys know that there are things out there and it's okay to look into like plastic surgery or Coolsculpting to help with what it is that you're insecure about. So that's kind of like why I decided to go with Coolsculpting. So Coolsculpting, I decided to get it done on my underarms because my underarms have always been like the main area that bothered me the most. I really started feeling more insecure about my underarms when I started shopping for wedding dresses, because I'm getting married next May, and no matter which wedding dress I tried on, I just couldn't stop staring at that area. And no matter what workouts I did, no matter how much weight I tried to lose, nothing was working for that area. So that is why I decided to get Coolsculpting done. So I just want to let you guys know, if there is something that you're insecure about, don't be afraid or don't feel ashamed to go and look into getting it done. There's nothing wrong with it. But if you guys feel comfortable in your own skin and beautiful the way that you are, that is perfectly fine too. I don't want you guys to feel pressured like, oh, everybody's getting Coolsculpting, everybody's getting plastic surgery, I need to too, because you don't. If you don't feel like you need it, like I said, you're beautiful the way that you are. If you feel like you do need it, you're still beautiful the way that you are. But if you just want to kind of change a couple of things, that's perfectly fine too. So yeah, I just wanted to throw that out there. So before we get into the video, don't forget to like and subscribe and comment down below any other questions that you may have, and follow me on all of my social media, which will be listed down below in the description box. And without further ado, let's get on with the video.
Very different. Yeah, I don't see a lot of girls with it, but my mom has.
But I think a lot of it does have to do with genetics.
Yeah.
So that is it for the Coolsculpting vlog. I'll kind of give you guys like the rundown. So when I first got there, you know, they were marking like the areas that I wanted, and the girls were really nice. I know that you guys just saw one girl, but there was actually another nurse that she brought in because they had said that they've never had a patient or customer, whatever, they never had someone go in to get Coolsculpting done on their underarms. That I was actually the first one that, you know, had gone. So the nurse that I originally had, she wasn't too sure, like, you know, where to place the Coolsculpting machine, so she wanted to bring in, you know, someone else to get a second opinion, which I was totally fine with, but you guys didn't see her. So they basically decided, you know, the best place where I was going to get like the most results. At first they wanted to do it like in this area, but this area doesn't really bother me. It's really like the bra bulge that bothers me most. And each session took like about 45 minutes, I think it was. So it really wasn't that long at all, and they were really sweet to put on a movie on Netflix for me, and it was a really interesting movie, so the time like flew by. But yeah, overall my experience was really good. I definitely do want to go back. I do want to get like another session done. Not that I'm not happy with my results, but I see that it did make a really huge difference, and I am just not where like I want to be personally. So I definitely want to go back for a second session because I know that it does work, and I did see results with my first session, and I can only imagine what my results will be, you know, in my second session. So yeah, overall I had a really good experience. So we're gonna go ahead and get on with the questions now. So I have all my questions written down on my phone, and I asked you guys to ask me, you know, your questions or anything that you wanted to know on my Instagram story. And so then I just wrote them all on my phone, and the majority of the questions were practically the same. So the first question is, where did you go? So I went to Beautology here in Bakersfield. They do a whole bunch of stuff like Coolsculpting. They do like lip injections, they do Botox, they do like some other cool stuff. I don't know what it's called, but they do a whole bunch of things. So anything that you want done, they do breast augmentations, they do BBLs. I know that they do like a couple other stuff. I just don't know what it's called. It's like where they get rid of your fat too. So one of the options was Coolsculpting, and then there was this other thing where they inject some like liquid stuff in you, and like over time it kills the fat cells. But I didn't want to do that, even though it was more affordable. I think it was like a few $100s, you know, less than the Coolsculpting. I didn't want to do it because I just wasn't interested in it. So yeah, I went to Beautology. They're the best. The nurses are so nice, the staff is so nice, and I just had a really good experience there. So the second question was, and this was like the most that people asked obviously, was how much was it? So consultation itself, because you have to do a consultation first, and the doctor has to, you know, basically approve you for the procedure. Well, procedure, because I didn't really get like a real like surgery or procedure, but basically the doctor has to approve you first, you know, and they talk to you and ask like why you want it done, like what are you most insecure about it for, and stuff like that. So the consultation itself is $50, and if you do choose to go through with, you know, the procedure, then those $50 goes towards what it is that you're getting. So the consultation was $50, and the Coolsculpting itself was $1,800. So $1,800 was actually for 2 sessions, because obviously I have 2 underarms, But like if you were getting an area, like let's say your stomach area, obviously you only have like one stomach, so for one session it would be I think $9.25, but because I obviously have 2 underarms that I wanted to get done, I had to pay double, which in total came out to the $1,800. But I did make sure that I asked for how much was it for just like one session. If I wanted to do like my stomach, it was $9.25. So the other question was, how long does it take to see results? So when you do the procedure, they schedule you like a follow-up. I think it's like 6 or 8 weeks after you get it done, because that's when you see like the most results. But for me personally, I feel like I started seeing results like, I want to say like 3 weeks after. Like after the swelling goes down and after the bruising goes down, you know, you really start seeing results. And so yeah, I feel like I do see results even now, but for me personally it was about 3 weeks. But like I said, they schedule you out like 6 to 8 weeks after, because that's when you're gonna get like the full results, if that makes sense. The last question was, and I feel like I've already answered this in my rambling, and question was, do you see a difference? So yes, I do see a difference. I see a huge difference. My clothes, I feel like, fit better. So each session that you get, it's guaranteed to get rid of 20% of the fat. And in my head, like, it was really hard for me to picture, okay, 20%, that's probably not going to be a lot, but it was definitely more than what I expected. So it definitely beat my expectations, and I couldn't be happier with my results. I definitely want to go back. My goal is to go back by like the end of the year. So overall, my experience was really good, and I'm so happy that I did it. If you guys have any other questions in regards to Coolsculpting or anything in general, you know, please feel free to leave them down below in the comment section, or you guys can shoot me a DM on Instagram, and I will be happy to answer you guys as well. I want to thank you guys so much for watching, and until next time, I will see you all in my next video. Bye guys.